Okay, moving on to step 12. What you're going for is going to look like this. So this is the bodice back, and then you have this folded over shoulder strap here. So if you go to your shoulder strap and you just fold it over like so, and then match it up with the open part of the bodice, you'll just pin these together, matching your notches as best as you can. And then match your top piece. Make sure you don't grab the lining. And there should be 3 layers there, both of your strap layers and your right side of your back piece, and pin those together. And then you're going to go to your sewing machine and just baste all these pieces together so that you can include them in the next seam. Okay, so now just baste this together. Okay, so I'm ready to do my basting now. I have the machine stitch set on the longest stitch that I have, which is 5. And I'm just going to go close to 5/8, maybe slightly inside, just so that the stitching doesn't show later. And I'm just going to do a regular basting stitch right on top of those pins. And you'll want to go just a little bit past the strap because that's going to be hidden in your seam anyways. Okay? And then directly after that, you're going to take the bottom piece and fold that up to the top, and then all of this is going to get stitched together. So the whole reason you basted that was so that you could more easily sew it into this part here, which is your bodice. So this will completely close up the back piece and your bodice piece together. And I'm just going to go ahead and stitch this. And this will be with a regular stitch. Alright, so stitch. Oh, it's not liking my velvet fabric. So let me go in a little bit further. I'll start here so it can grab the fabric more easily. There we go. Back stitch. Okay. And then you're just going to match up with your previous stitching that you've already done here. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little back stitch there. Alright, and you'll need to do all of that on both sides. So I'm going to go to my other side here where I had basted in my strap, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to close the bodice and back piece together, like so. And this one I'll do from the opposite direction. Going to do a little stitch over my previous stitching, back stitch a little, match up the ends of my seams here, and then just stitch that closed. Make sure everything's laying flat. Now you need to go to your ironing board and you need to press both of those side seams open, and I'll show you what mine looks like. Okay, congratulations. So far you have finished through step 13. The next one is going to be super easy. So for step 14, all you have to do is baste the armhole edges together. So this is what you should have right now after you've finished those previous 2 steps. And I've already started pinning mine together here, so this is your armhole edge. And they just want you to do a basting for this. So this is going to be another long stitch. Okay, so just finish pinning your armhole here all the way around. You're going to put the pins in all the way around, and then we'll baste them together. Now I'm going to baste my shoulder strap. I did want to point out to you guys, just in case you didn't notice it, whenever you are basting this, you are going to be partially including the bodice. So you should have noticed when you were basting your shoulder strap together that underneath your bodice part had to come in here a little bit as well. So just to show you that from the other side too. See that? That's your front bodice that's also getting included in this shoulder. Okay. Oh. That would have been awkward. Okay, here we go. And because I'm basting, I'm using a long stitch, so I have my machine set at 5 again, and I'm basting just slightly in from 5/8. And I'm going to sew right on top of my pins. Make sure whenever you get to these seams that all of your seams are pressed open so that they lay flat better. Make sure again that your seams are pressed open when you reach the second seam line. Alright, we're rounding the bend here, almost done with our basting. Make sure when you come back around that if you're going to reach this bodice part again, you want to make sure that all of that is laying flat and that it looks nice. So make sure nothing gets turned under there. Keep it nice and flat. And then just go back over your basting a little bit. Pull it out, take your pins out if you need to, and you're going to do that on both sides. So this is what your bodice should look like now, and you've just basted your shoulders here together. So these are going to be where your sleeves go. The next part for me, since I am doing dress F, after I've completed number 14, basting the armhole edges together, I actually get sent somewhere else. So continue in same manner as dress B, paragraph 12 through 18. So now I'm going to find my dress B section and start at number 12. So moving on, my dress B instructions are right here. So I guess I will be stopping for the night and reconvening for the morning. So I will see you guys next time.